программа предназначена к просмотру для лиц старше 18 лет.
Инди-игры – особый жанр или побочный продукт гейм-индустрии. Кто-то относится к ним скептически, другие ждут их победы над мейнстримом. Я готов доказать, что инди – это целый мир, и даже больше. Париж. Какие ассоциации возникают у вас с этим городом? Гюго? Марсельеза? Или багеты с круассанами? Неверно. Как насчет ультранасильственной битэмап в стиле файтинга в 90-х в советском сеттинге? Мы поговорили с создателем самого крутецкого стритфайтинга этого года. Брутальность, агрессия, наркотики, трэш, психоделия и, конечно же, реки крови. На все вопросы об инди-хите этого сезона нам любезно ответил арт-директор студии Le Cartel Алекс.
The lunch party on Monday night. So please don't talk about vodka anymore. Okay, hi. I'm Alex. I'm the pixel artist of Mother Russia Blitz, and I'm here to answer your questions, I guess. For now, that's really great. We have some numbers because we too busy work on the patch to answer the questions of the players, but we know that's totally okay. Devolver told us it's a great start, so we are really happy. We made this game just 4 of us. So I'm the artist, Fred is the game designer, Flo is the programmer, and Slow is the composer who handled the OST. But it's not in the studio, we're just 3, and we worked with Slow, who's living in south of France. So we are technically 4 who made this game. Exactly 3 years. Actually, we started this project in August 2013. So it's exactly 3 years. I just met Fred in July, and in August we started this project. Now we built the studio when Devolver contacted us 1 year later. We really had no idea where we were going on. We just wanted to work on something cool and fun. I had no idea this project could be to the end, so we just started to work like that by ourselves, and we show the first pictures on a special Facebook group of video game developers, and people will really enjoy it. So we continue working on it. We hired a programmer, so Flo, and when we published the first pre-alpha trailer in March 2014, we had like a big buzz, not like a million views, but we were like 200,000 views. And we has been contacted by Dennis Wedin from Hotline Maimi, who gave our contact to Devolver, its publisher. And when Devolver contacted us to sign a deal, we had to build a studio, and the things started to be serious at this time. Yeah, because Hotline Maimi was the game who gave us the idea of making our own game. So the inspiration of Hotline Maimi was really present our first pre-alpha trailer. So it's just referencing. When people talk about our game, they talk about Street of Rage cross Hotline Maimi. Yeah. So it's just making some referencing, I guess. It was really great. And now Dennis is really a friend. He helped us all along, and I was like, I'm a big fan of you, man. And it's just really nice dude. And the first time we signed with Devolver, and we met all those people in Devolver at the E3 in Los Angeles. We're like, what happens, man? We don't know what happened. Why are we here with you? So yeah, it was really a dream. All the story is a really big dream. Yeah, totally. When we started this game, it was a joke like, yeah, okay, we do that, and we sign with Devolver next year. So yeah, it was totally, yeah, it was, but we didn't thought about us. It was too naive to think this publisher could contact us. Could even contact us because we didn't send our project. They contacted us. No, it was really great. It was our only concern, because yeah, Devolver is awesome and we're gonna be, famous. But we were really afraid by this idea of have someone above us, because we all left our jobs to be independent. And now, at the first meeting, Grammy Shooters from London really explained us, you made your game, you're the developers, we just want to help you to be seen and to be known by the people. But at any time, any moments, they ask us to change something or to hurry on something. They just gave us some advice, like, man, you should release your game at this date, this kind of advices. But we had always the last word. We were totally free. It was really perfect.
So how could you make a game without ever being in Russia? Come on.
Google, you watch some pictures, you're just trying to have an idea of what it looks like. But it's USSR, so it's okay. We can be wrong about something. Like the nightclub, there were no nightclub in USSR. And Russian really were pissed about that. And we have a big Russian community, Russian who bought the game the most. So yeah, we were really concerned to make a Russia credible. But no, I never been there. Actually, the story is I met Fred by a totally random way. It was just a barbecue at my place, and I just met the guy, and he had decided to make an old-fashioned beat 'em up, like Street of Rage, Double Dragon. I didn't play this game, but he was a big fan, and he thought this kind of game didn't exist anymore. We had like Scott Pilgrim or Castle Crashers. We have some 2D beat 'em up, but not with that old badass spirit and violent stuff. And so that was his idea. And I was like, okay, man, I don't care. I just want to work in video game. I just want to draw. So let's go, pixel art, okay? And we just wanted something original, because the old beat 'em up was always in the US, underground streets. So we just start to think, what background can we choose? Could we choose who has never really been used? And Fred learned Russian language back in the days, like at school. So he thought about Russia, and when he said Russia, we directly said USSR. I just thought it would be perfect to make a violent game in USSR with the visual communication with the red and gold. Just sometimes we had really great comments, like when I put this kind of gypsy spot with the wooden houses, with the all the details. A guy on Twitter said, it looks like my streets, my neighborhood. So we're like, okay, sorry for you, man, but it's a great news for you, for us. We're on the good way. It depends of the levels. we really wanted to have different ambience. So each level is quite different and has its own inspiration and influences. But mostly I would say Only God Forgives, or maybe Drive, maybe, I don't know, obviously Street of Rage for the feeling. I think we had all these classic inspirations, but it was, not, we didn't realize that we had those inspirations, so it's kind of hard to answer this question, because I'm a big fan of Snatch, so probably when I had to make this background, I had those pictures in my head, but it was not, obvious for me.
Yeah.
А вообще я слышал, что лучший способ – это скормить труп свиньям.
As far as we know, Mother Russia Bleeds is actually local co-op only. Why? I mean, were you trying to go as old school as possible? I mean, the interesting thing that the dealer's edition.
Mad, okay? Because you can't know. During maybe 1 or 2 years, people just ask about the release dates. From the morning to the night. Like every time. On Facebook, on Twitter, by mail, on VK, on Skype. Some people added me as a friend on Steam to ask me when I released the game. It was really aggressive. And when we released the game, now everybody wants to know if they're real online mode, so you just don't want to let us alone, leave us alone. So the answer is, obviously we want some online mode. We would love to, and we were supposed to have it at the first day. But we worked on the Unity engine, the 2D Unity engine, and it's something really recent, it's something really modern. We never stopped to evolve, and Flo, our programmer, wanted to wait the end of the project to doesn't have to refix and rebuild every time there were an update, and there was an update every week. So we wanted until this moment, and now we realize it's expensive. It's really, really expensive. We have to refresh everything.
The funny thing is that the dealer's version, the dealer's edition of the game, it includes a second copy for your friend. So it would look like, hey, here's some, just a key for local co-op game. So here you go.
It's terrible. It's a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
Enough informations, and this dealer's edition is the proof that we were supposed to do that. Without all the marketing strategy based on the online mode. So it was really terrible when we just read the price. So like, oh man, we're in trouble. So yeah, the dealer's edition will make sense after if we put the online mode. I would love to. And Devolver is actually thinking about a press trip over there, and it could be really dope for us.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
They're afraid to be killed, to be totally honest, because it seems some people are not totally okay with our ideas. But worth it. If I'm dying in Russia, it's going to be a really great publicity for the game.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna die.
You're not gonna die in Russia.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
We love До свидания.
Инди-игры – особый жанр или побочный продукт гейм-индустрии. Кто-то относится к ним скептически, другие ждут их победы над мейнстримом. Я готов доказать, что инди – это целый мир. И даже больше.